Hmm. Hang on. Hang on. Restart level. Let's see. I could have you swap with that person. But then I couldn't quite make it to that guy on this turn. Can she swing through the wall? No, she cannot. I was trying to see if I could somehow use swap to get over there faster. Let me see, if I use Death's Door there. Not quite enough. Unless I put Unsteady on them first. Which results in that. But honestly, I don't need to push them if I throw the cocktail on them because they'll die from dots at the end of the turn. Okay. That's no good. Actually, hold on. Transference. Next hit on you, go to that guy. Then, sedative cocktail there. Then, take cover. And then we're left with this. Alright, let's see what that does. Doll's Charge also does more knockback if she has a longer run-up. True. All team members must reach the green zone. This is a rough one. Could maybe charge one of them forward and then have them swap with Banks? No, there's a line of sight issue there. And she can't duck behind cover. She's too big. Oh, I could use... Okay, hold on a sec. I forgot about riot blocks. Target loses all mana. Can't quite. I was trying to hit that square to hit him between them, but I can't. that one still has an action. Could just leave the block there. Oh, those two stay fixated on that one, even when I swap places with her. What? Alright, I guess just stay there for now. Okay. Dude, so many dudes. Oh my god. And these charge angles suck. We've once again got a turn where she cannot charge. Okay, hold on. Resurrect. Nope, not in range. Alright, move here. Resurrect her. Does she get a turn if I do that? Yes, she does. Kill that one. Okay. You go here. Huh. That appears to have interrupted the mana drain shot, so it's not going to happen now. Interesting. Okay, that guy's dead from poison. So I could just charge into that tile. Okay, so let's do this. We're going to... We just need to get everyone to the green zone. So, run there. You swap with him. And then move there. You charge there. She's moved as much as she can. So we are going to throw a cocktail on those two. She's going to throw a riot block. And she's going to take cover behind that. Okay. And then Banks, resurrect that one. And done. And we got Doll's bonus. Doll took all the hits. Okay, that was a rough one. Alright, so we've got... We don't have Zan on this one. Knock out all enemies and reinforcements. Don't let anyone sound the alarm. This guy is running for the alarm right now. Banks bonus, hit 3 enemies with a single spectral skull. Doll's bonus, let no one on your side take damage except Doll. Okay. Doll breach. Jan breach. Jan immediately dies. This guy is a bullet aimed at the breach point. Okay. Alright, what if I move here? Can't throw that there. Rewind. What if Doll moves here? And just kills him. And then Banks can run there. Now that would kill those two and allow her to come in, but then we still got this guy. So then she breached the door. And she cannot make it to the window in time. That is, what is with her movement? She has so little movement. Alright, grab the intel. Static blast, more movement. Move here. And broom breach over there, with through the window. It does like no damage, okay. Alright. Okay. Doll? Doll swap places with Jen. Kill this guy. Banks. Wait, what? The gay wizard game? What are you talking about? Sedative on those two. And then move there. Jen. Room breach again. And then now both of those are over there. Hold on. Hold on, we'll try that again. Hold on. This guy's gonna shoot us. He is a threat right now. Move here. Point blank, this does more shove. There we go. Okay, so he's dead. And Doll can still move, but she doesn't really need to right now. What does this computer do? Oh, that unlocks the locked doors. Okay, got it. Well, that doesn't really help us now. Okay. Alright. This guy will die. Okay, hold on. 4C. I just want to see. Okay. So he hits the alarm before he dies from the dot. So we can't just let the dot handle that. Okay. Okay, that works. Alright, what's the result of this? Can I knock her out the window? No. Okay, that took out 2 of them. We still got the big one, though. Use transference. Let's see, hold on. What is coming through that door? A reactor heavy gunner, like this. And another thing there. Alright, use transference. Wait, rewind. Use transference. Next shot she takes, send it back at him. Okay, he's dead. Alright, we got 2 more alarm guys. Jen, go here. Banks. Death's door on this wall. Jen. Okay, I need to change where Jen moved. Jen moved here, so it's point blank. Then, god dang it. Then Death's door this wall. Then knock him in. Doll. Sensor slam. Okay. Didn't get the spectral skull thing, but got everything else. Nice. Alright. Chats. What is this? You've been quiet since we got to Kalan, because we're wasting our time here. Overthrowing a fascist regime and stopping a war? It's not our fight. We should be focused on Kennedy. It's urgent. The stakes are huge and we can help. You can help. Later. I've got 6 months to live and I want to make damn sure Kennedy hits the morgue before I do. My god, Dessa. I had no idea it was that short. I'm sorry. Don't be. I just threw that out for effect. Truth is, there aren't enough cases for an accurate prognosis, so I get to live in limbo till it happens. That's awful. I'm sorry. I get that it's personal with Liv, but can I just make the Kalan case to you? It seems inevitable. We have no leads anyway, why not help out till we do? Because it's a huge risk. Chapel don't kill people if they can help it. They lock them up so they can't be martyrs. Killed I can fix, captured I can't. I've been jailed 2 times this week. Long as I have this gun, there won't be a third. This might be the war we're here to stop. I'm not here to stop a war. I'm here to kill the piece of shit who locked me up and forced me to serve her at gunpoint. Okay, that's why you came. But as a doctor, when there's a crisis, don't you drop everything to help? When I was a surgeon, maybe. But this power, my craft, I can save people no one else can. That's my focus now. Someone else can help Kalan. Only we can stop Kennedy. Zan's the only one who can react before she hits. You're the only one with the tools and talent to track her. And I'm the only one who can resurrect you when you get yourself killed again. What if only we can help Kalan? We're scalpels, not hammers. I'm new at it, but it seems like fighting a regime with 1,000 times their manpower is very much a scalpel problem. When you've got a medical degree, you could tell me what's a scalpel problem. It's not a degree-level analogy, Dessa. We can all grasp the concept of precision. Ooh, she does have a spine in there somewhere. Did it take a medical degree to figure that one out? Hell yes. More spicy Jen in future, please. I feel like you were losing this argument, and you somehow made it about me, but in a sort of nice way that's making me feel weird and unable to refocus. That was the play, yeah. You think I'm talented? Don't get it twisted, it's just a fact. Jen doesn't know where to look. You found me in the middle of the desert in another country inside of 2 days while on the lam. What else would you call it? I actually found you the same night, but we had to wait for a ferry. You took the ferry to break me out? We don't have a chopper. You couldn't spring for a flight? We're on the lam. Should have stuck with the Mafia. Move on. Is this gonna be a problem? One more. You've got you've got me for one more chapel op. Then I'm back on Kennedy with or without you. I'd prefer with. So you're still a believer after all this? I'm a choirist. That's my faith, not the chapel. The chapel is a regime that's taken the threads of our beliefs and used them like puppet strings. Chorism runs deep enough in Kalan that it's worked on far too many people for far too long. What threads? Our dead. They're the closest thing we have to what you might call a god. We listen to them and honor them above all else. Real chorism is about learning to hear those voices and honoring their wishes in ways that make sense. The chapel's version is that only they can hear the dead, and you go to their priest to find out what your loved ones want you to do. So where does the Pantheon fit into that? It's all of them in chorus, hence, chorist. In chorism, it was an abstract concept, something that unites us. Whoever we are, the love we have for the people we've lost reaches up to the Pantheon and connects us. Go far enough back, and someone I love loved someone who loved someone you love. I show my respect to them by respecting you. Like a distant, annoying cousin. The chapel made it a tool of control. They say anointed priests of the higher tier can hear the pantheon like it's a single voice. They have privileged access to what all of our dead families are telling us to do. If you come to it cold, the lie is blatant, but if you're raised into it, it runs deep. Are there a lot of chorus in the resistance? Are there a lot? Most of us. This isn't a secular revolt. We already had one of those in the 40s. That's how Medill got independence. Maybe a stupid question, but do you literally talk to the dead? For every, ever lost anyone? Yes. You can't hear their voice then. When you want to? No, enough. You get better at it. Like craft, if you're told it's not possible, you'll never try hard enough to truly do it. Okay, so it's more like you imagine talking to them? That's a very southern way of looking at it. You've been raised to devalue the impression someone leaves on you, the part of them you still carry when they're gone. To you, that's a static thing, a footprint, so any signs of life you get from it must be imaginary. To us, it's a real part of them. The closer you were, the more you love them, the more of them you carry with you. What does getting better at it look like? I can't do puzzles. My partner could. If I try one now, I ask him, Jita, what's this BS? And it'll come to me. Not the full solution, I'll never be as smart as him, but some flash of insight he would have had, and I can take it from there. If I died first, he'd be sitting here telling you he can fix cars by asking me what the problem is. I'm sorry, how long since he passed? 2 years now, killed by a riot priest. He wasn't even protesting. He cared about the fight more than I did, but the truth is we'd probably never have stood up to the chapel. But now I'm locked in with his fire and me, and I want to make them feel the full pain of that mistake every time I suit up. Charmon says, no, I just carried a Havoc match so hard the game crashed. Relaunched and the match was failed. Can you tell me something about him? Like what? Anything. He believes in me, like no one else. Told you I'd never be as smart as him. I can already hear him jumping in to defend me. He'd be telling you I'm a genius with engines. He'd tell you I invented the carburetor, which I didn't. He'd tell you I won a hockey tournament for our team with my playbook of dirty tricks, which I guess I did. I used to carry his belief around with me like a torch. It lit up all the things I could do. Now I carry it like a combustion engine. Jen leaves a respectful pause. He sounds great. He is. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for giving a crap. Okay. It says there's a new outfit. What is it? No, I'm not using that. No. Oh, we got a few here. Could try Scrapper. Alright. Act 3 Resistance. Okay. Resistance Hideout. The next day. Just got word from Command. We're hitting the Chapel of the Civil Tongue tonight. It's the broadcast center all around the state TV channels go out from, and it's our only way of getting the truth out about the invasion out to the people who actually need to hear it. What changed? They've got a new team they think can penetrate the heavy security there, so I hope you guys can play nice with others. What's our job? What if it's the enemy team, the Kennedy team? We're the distraction. Oh, come on. Hey, they liked your strategy. You said the distraction should make them sweat. Did I mention Zan's actually very stupid and gives garbage advice? Take it as a compliment. After the close fist hit, the Chapel are so scared of the four of us that we qualify as the brute force contingent. The other teams are the precision instruments. Weird. I still don't feel complimented. You get used to it. Come on, we're gonna rendezvous on site. Oh, Chapel of the something. ... You have got... I called it! I called it! Okay, now, is she gonna immediately pull her gun? You have got to be effing kidding. Hey, Zan! You've met? These are the effing guys. These are literally the effing guys we're here to stop. Huh. Well, you can kill each other after. We're in the lion's jaw now. We stay focused or we're tombed. You don't understand who these people are. You've hired the devil to fight a church full of demons. Sounds like the right tool for the job. Yeah, much as I'm with you on this, Zan, you did make it sound super effing cool. Even if it was my call, we don't change plans mid-mission. The teams stand. This is doomed. Don't shit your robe, Zan. I'll lend you some reactor guys to save you when you choke. Zan looks back at Dahl. Please don't trust them with anything important. They're sending the broadcast. For F's sake! I don't know what your angle is here, Liv, but if you screw with this op, I will end you. The only time you've ever been a threat to me, Zan, was the last time you had my back. Ooh! You're up against the big boys now, Kellen. Your little sparks aren't gonna cut it. Let's see how it goes for the traffic cone, who already lost to me twice. Next time you undo my kills, Doc, we're gonna find out if you can res yourself. Next time you try smack talk, we'll find out if you can F yourself. I thought we were working together. I just wish you good luck. I've got a regime's worth of enemies. I'll take all the friends I can get. They fist bump. This guy's like, hey, you want to be friends? Cool. Now the rest of us look like a-holes. Inside later. We've got reactor backup coming in from the south. We're gonna have a problem when you guys meet. I'm not gonna compromise your op to settle the score, but if you think Liv Kennedy is gonna play by your rules, you're joining a long list of short lives. We'll keep an eye on her. Every one of us has the recording. If she doesn't upload, no shortage of subs. Killing every one of us would not be outside of her playbook. I'll leave it at that. Then let's go. Use the laptop to open the security door. Laptop's there. Knock out enemies. 5 left. Okay? Seal all reinforcement doors. 2 left. Alright, so those 2 are the reinforcement doors. Huh. Okay. Ah! Okay, that didn't work. I forgot about this guy. Okay, so we've got more dudes coming in now. Wait, what? Huh. No, that doesn't work. Okay, then that shoots. 0 damage, though. Use laptop. Okay, so I got the mana back from the clone dying, and our reinforcements are here. Hi, good evening, Monkey Chat. Hi, Tiny Purple Bear, what's up? Knock out all enemies, seal all reinforcement doors. Okay.